What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the one and only Prince, the Proof, Kodash, man. You know, that's my new name, man. That's my new nickname, right? But man, before I go into this video, man, I gotta say, man, thank all y'all guys, man. I appreciate every last one of y'all guys, man, that ran on my last video, man. Y'all helped me so much, man. I wanted that message to get out there, man, and y'all did it for me, man. So thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, right? You know, but just to get into the video, man, I got something I got to talk about today, man. And I've been thinking about bringing this for about, you know, a week, man. I've been having it in my notes, you know. I got to bring it. I have to bring it, man, because it's so important for men to learn this, right? And, you know, I can get my take on this, man, because, you know, a lot of stuff is complicated with, you know, just men getting women and men getting sex and everything, right? You know, all these aspects of community. There's a lot of discourse, right? And, you know, a lot of guys say you need game, you need certain lines or certain pickup lines you say when you approach a woman. You need the cold approach, you know, mode one, all this shit, like, you know, and some of the stuff do work. Some of the stuff do work, right? But what I want to really focus on today is, you know, do you need game and the art of developing a mouthpiece, right? You know, because that's really the key. That's really the key, right? You know, people talk about game and stuff, but the real aspect of game is just having a mouthpiece, right? You don't need game, you know, and that's my personal belief. You don't need game as a man. You really don't. You know, because I never had game, you know, or I don't think I have game. There's nothing that I had to just say in a particular way, or there was no certain way I had to say nothing, or no certain finesse I had to, you know, do to get a woman. I never had to do that to get sex, nothing. I never had to tell a woman a certain thing or say it in a certain way. I never did, you know. I always was just being me, you know, and that's the key. Just be you, right? Because a woman is going to choose you or have sex with you based off of a couple of things. One, physical attraction. Two, your personality. And three, your charisma, the way you talk, you know, your mouthpiece, right? You need that. You need that, you know, and you got to develop that, right? And that's what I got to talk about today, man, because a lot of guys really misinterpret that. They think you need game, right? And you don't. You don't need that, right? You don't even want to start nothing off sexual first with a woman, you know. The key is the developing the mouthpiece, and the way you develop the mouthpiece is what I've already told y'all guys. Get out there and talk to people on a daily basis, no matter if you're an extrovert, no matter if you're an introvert. Talk to somebody, right? Talk to them, you know, in person, not on no phone or texting, none of that. In person, you know, because you can see the aura, you can feel the energy. You gotta look them in their eyes, right? Practice looking people in their eyes and talking. I tell guys, you know, that I meet in person to do that, right? Because a lot of guys be doing this when they talking to you. I see older dudes do it. I see younger dudes do it. They talk just like this. And, you know, it's like, who you talking to, right? So you got to learn how to talk to people, and you got to understand that the certain things that you say can affect the woman in the way that you say it, right? And that's the mouthpiece. That's the key, you know? And the main thing is learning conversation and understanding how conversation works, right? That's the key. That's the key to the mouthpiece, right? And the reason I say that is because a lot of guys don't understand it. A lot of guys don't know how to hold a conversation, and a lot of guys don't know how to connect with a woman on multiple levels, right? They think they have to go sexual first when you don't, you know? You can connect with women on so many levels, on so many topics. You do not need to go sexual first. I'm telling y'all right now, do not do that, right? For example, I talked to this woman, Friday. I talked to this woman Friday, and, you know, all I did is I just complimented her on the way she looked, right? And she wasn't a woman that I go for, you know, she looked more hood. But, you know, I was like, she looked good. She looked good for, like, she kind of looked hood. You can tell she, you know, she had some hood in her. But, you know, she still was cute. She had on some red hair. She had on some brown eyes, and she had a red hoodie on, right? And I'm like, she look cute, man. I like that, you know. She had that red color, that arousing color on, right? And, you know, I just went up to her and I complimented. I was like, man, you know you look good in that red, right? You know, you look good, right? and she's smiling and shit like that. You know the women, they get nervous, they get to blushing, they get to smiling when they talking to you, right? Because they not expecting it to hit them off guard, you know? Because a lot of guys scared to compliment them. They say, you simping if you compliment a woman. No, you not, bro. That's one of the best ways you can start a conversation is just by complimenting a woman, right? Smiling at a woman, or hey, how you doing? Sorry, y'all, my fucking bod everywhere. Hey, how's it going, right? That's some shit you can say, right? And, you know, I just started a conversation with her like that. And I'm like, would you happen to be color conscious? Because, you know, she looked like she was. She got the red hair. She got on the red clothes. And she matching and she color coordinated. So I asked her, would you happen to be color conscious? And she was like, what is that? You know, and I broke it down to her. And she was like, okay. She wanted to, you know, go deeper into it. And we started talking about it, right? And she was like, oh, I have heard about that. My grandma told me about that, right? That's what she said. She said, grandma told me about that. And, you know, I was just telling her that's her arousing color. You know, what the certain colors that you put in the room project a different aura, project a different energy, right? And that's how it all started, right? So conversation is not hard. And you have to get out there, man, if you want to develop a mouthpiece. I'm serious, you know? You have to have conversation skills. You have to have a nice personality. You got to have that charisma about yourself. You can't be a weird, closed off, introverted dude, man, if you want women. If you can't even talk, you gonna struggle. You know, I'm serious with that, right? So y'all guys gotta get out there, you know, and it can just start with, you know, small conversations like that. I told y'all, you know, certain places you can go to the club, go to the bar, go to a function in a nearby area, you know. That's key, man, to start just talking to people. You know, a woman's not gonna bite you just because you say something to her. I'm talking to all y'all guys that be acting scared, be acting nervous. A woman would not bite you for talking to her. A lot of women appreciate you talking to her, especially a beautiful woman, because a lot of guys are scared to talk to beautiful women because they put her on the pedestal, man, you know? And women be like, guys is weird, or guys just complicate everything, you know? A lot of times, a lot of women ain't even gonna dish you, they not, y'all know. A lot of guys still living in, you know, the social media realm, you know? And that needs to stop. You need to get out there, you need to talk, and you need to learn how to connect with a woman on a certain level, and you need to learn, you know, how to change your tone when you're talking to a woman. You know, you don't want to be talking all hard, you know. You want to kind of bring it down, right? It's a woman, you know. And that's the key. That's the key to having a mouthpiece. Connecting with a woman, you know, speech, intonation, the tone of your voice, and the way you say your words, you know, right? Because it's all energy. And y'all got to learn that, man. I want y'all all to learn that, man. And don't be scared to talk to women. Face your fear talking to women, because it's not as hard as y'all think, right? But, you know, that's what I want to drop on y'all today, man. And I hope that really helped y'all guys, man, because, you know, that need to stop, man. Y'all just need to get out there and just be you. Have your own personality. Don't try to change nothing. Don't do none of that. Just work on yourself in those other aspects, right? Your style, your game. I mean, style, your body.